Dear Cancer, the life you are waiting for is not in some distant future. It is waiting to be unlocked from within the very moment you are in right now. Because you were never meant to be a spectator in your own existence, holding your breath until the conditions are perfect. You are here to feel, to create, to live with the full, beautiful, and sometimes aching depth of your incredible heart. The universe is not asking you to wait any longer. It is inviting you to turn your gaze inward to where the real transformation is beginning to unfold. So, before we journey deeper, take a gentle breath. If this message already resonates in that quiet place within you, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this with anyone else who may feel they are on the cusp of a great change. And in the comments below, I invite you to set an intention by writing, "I release the need to wait and welcome the courage to live." Stay with me, for the insights that are about to surface are not just predictions, they are permissions. Permissions you have long been waiting to give yourself. Let's be honest for a moment. Have you felt a certain emotional stagnation, a sense that your energy is caught in a loop? Perhaps in your connections with others, it feels as though a vital conversation remains unspoken, or a relationship is not deepening in the way your soul craves. Or maybe it is a professional goal, a creative dream you have poured your heart into, and now you stand looking at it, wondering, where is the reciprocity? Where is the harvest for all that I have sown? This feeling of frustration is valid, Cancer, but it is not the entire truth. What you are perceiving as a standstill is actually a sacred pause, a divine moment gifted to you to reconnect not with what is missing, but with the profound truth of who you are. This is where so many of us falter. We fixate on the absence of what we desire, instead of nurturing the magnificent presence of what we already are. There is an energy stirring, represented by the deep, resonant stability of the King of Pentacles. This is not merely about an influential person or a financial windfall appearing out of thin air. It is about you, dear Cancer, stepping into your own sovereignty. It is the universe reflecting back to you the mastery, the abundance, and the quiet authority that you have cultivated within yourself through every trial and every silent act of perseverance. A part of you is becoming this king stable, resourceful, and worthy of every good thing. Yet, have you allowed yourself to truly receive this kind of support, either from others or from yourself? Or do you deflect it, believing you must always be the giver, the nurturer, the one who provides stability for everyone else? This is a deep-seated pattern, one that is ready to be lovingly dismantled. For too long, you have associated your worth with your ability to care for others, often at the expense of your own needs. The support that is entering your life now, whether it comes from a mentor, a loved one, or a sudden opportunity, is not a debt to be repaid. It is a cosmic acknowledgement of your inherent value. It is the universe saying, you too deserve to be held. You too deserve a foundation upon which you can build your dreams without fear of it crumbling. And you have been building, haven't you? The quiet, tireless work you have put in, symbolized by the Eight of Pentacles, has not gone unnoticed. Every detail you perfected, every late night you spent honing your craft, every ounce of heart you poured into your projects, it has all been accumulating. But perhaps you have grown weary, your momentum waning as you wait for the results to appear. Do not lose faith now, Cancer. You are closer than you have ever been. The final steps of this journey require not a frantic push, but a steady, trusting continuation of the work you have already been doing. Perseverance now will yield rewards that will not just satisfy you, but will deeply nourish your soul. Because what is coming is not just success, it is a radiant, life-affirming joy. the very energy of the Sun card. This is the promise of vitality, of clarity, of stepping out from the shadows of doubt and into the warm, unapologetic light of your own brilliance. This energy infuses your ambitions with a renewed sense of optimism, reminding you of the simple, profound joy of creation. It whispers that success is not a struggle to be won, but a natural consequence of aligning with your most authentic self. However, we cannot speak of the sun without acknowledging the shadows it casts. There is an emotional weight you have been carrying, a lingering sorrow that feels like a ghost in your heart. The Ten of Swords speaks of this, a sense of finality, of a painful ending, or a profound disappointment that you have struggled to release. It may be tied to a past relationship, a connection that you felt held so much promise, or a dream that slipped through your fingers. You may feel a persistent sadness or a deep fatigue from this wound, believing that something precious has been irrevocably lost. But today's message comes to gently challenge that belief. It insists that not everything is as it seems. There is an invisible thread, a spiritual connection that remains vibrant and alive despite the appearance of an ending. Someone from your past, a person who perhaps missed their chance or hesitated at a crucial moment, carries a deep and silent regret. They yearn to reconnect, to bridge the distance that has grown between you, but they are held back by their own uncertainty, unsure of how you would receive them. This is not to say you should wait for them, but to understand that the story you believed was over may have another chapter yet to be revealed. This narrative becomes even more intriguing with the presence of the moon. This is the card of intuition, of dreams, of that which is hidden beneath the surface of conscious reality. An unexpected revelation, a sudden insight during a quiet moment, or a chance encounter could soon illuminate this entire situation. The moon asks you to trust your intuition above all else, dear Cancer. Your feelings are your most reliable compass right now. They are picking up on the subtle energies, the unspoken truths that logic cannot grasp. Pay attention to your dreams, to the symbols that appear in your daily life, to that nagging feeling in your gut. It is your soul guiding you through the mist of uncertainty. And then, at the heart of it all, comes the transformative, magnificent energy of the Wheel of Fortune. This is the promise of a drastic, destined shift. The universe is preparing to turn a page in your life. A magical event, a fated encounter, or a pivotal moment of choice is on the horizon, poised to completely reshape your emotional and relational landscape. This is not a change you have to force. It is a current you are being invited to surrender to. This turn of the wheel symbolizes the definitive closure of past sorrows and welcomes a renewed, exhilarating, and divinely guided cycle in both your love and your life. It is the universe's way of saying, the time for mourning is over. The time for living is now. This transformation touches every aspect of your being, starting with the temple that houses your soul, your body. When it comes to your health, the message is not one of panic, but of profound reverence. Spend your time wisely, not just in exercise, but in listening. Your body speaks in whispers of fatigue, of tension, of a craving for a certain nourishment. For too long, you may have ignored these whispers, pushing through in service of others or of your goals. Now is the time to educate yourself, not just on nutrition, but on the language of your own unique physical being. What truly makes you feel vital? What brings a sense of ease and flow to your system? Perhaps it is a simple checkup to understand your body's needs on a chemical level, or perhaps it is something deeper, a commitment to rest, to gentle movement, to foods that feel like an act of love to yourself. Do not let these small signals go unnoticed until they become a scream. Tending to your physical well-being now is the most profound act of self-love, creating a strong and vibrant vessel for the incredible journey ahead. In your professional life, the focus today turns inward. The cosmic currents suggest a need for discernment. While you possess a naturally collaborative and nurturing spirit, not everyone in your professional sphere may be operating with the same integrity. There may be undercurrents of discord or misunderstanding, possibly stemming from a colleague who feels threatened by your quiet competence. For this reason, you must act with gentle caution. Wrap your projects and your progress in a cloak of sacred privacy. This is not about being secretive out of fear, but about protecting your burgeoning creations from any energy that is not wholly supportive. Let your professionalism be your shield, and your results speak for themselves. If you are hoping for a promotion or recognition, share this desire only with those who have the direct power to help you achieve it. Your ambition is a sacred fire. Do not let the casual breath of others extinguish its flame. For those of you seeking new work, see this period not as a void, but as a fertile ground for reinvention. What new skill wants to be learned? What complementary path wants to be explored? The desire you feel to move forward is a holy impulse. Trust it. Financially, the energies are aligning for a beautiful and well-deserved harvest. The King of Pentacles, as we touched on, signals a period of stability and abundance flowing into your life, very likely facilitated by the recognition of your capabilities. But more deeply, this is about you owning your worth. Past investments of your time, energy, and heart are now ready to bear fruit. The steadfast dedication of the Eight of Pentacles ensures that this is not a stroke of luck, but a direct result of your conscious efforts. Stay the course, Cancer, for the universe recognizes and rewards true perseverance. Doors that were once blocked will now open with a surprising ease. Moreover, the radiant energy of the sun illuminates your financial path, bathing your projects in positivity and attracting not just opportunities, but the genuine support of those around you. Trust your intuitive hunches today. A sudden idea, a seemingly random piece of advice, these could be the cosmic breadcrumbs leading you toward a more secure and prosperous reality. Remember, divine justice, symbolized by the card of justice, is at play. The scales are tipping in your favor. Any past struggles or unfairness are now being compensated with rewards that are both generous and just. Embrace this new chapter of financial stability, knowing in your bones that it is not only deserved, but long overdue. In the realm of your heart, a gentle warning comes today. There is a tension in the air that may make you more blunt than usual. While your sincerity is a gift, it is a powerful one that must be wielded with care. With those you love, practice a sacred pause before you speak on sensitive subjects. The empathy that is your superpower is needed now more than ever. Listen more than you speak. Seek to understand before you seek to be understood. This is not about silencing your truth, but about delivering it with the loving consideration that you yourself so deeply crave. If you are single, release the exhausting burden of trying to fit a mold. Trends are fleeting, but your authentic essence is eternal. The moment you stop trying to be what you think someone else wants is the moment you become magnetic to the person who is destined to love you for exactly who you are. Focus your precious energy on becoming a more authentic version of yourself, and watch how the quality of the people you attract into your life transforms. If you are getting to know someone and you feel a persistent sense of being judged or a fundamental difference in your core values, honor that perception. These are not small things. They are the foundational stones of a lasting connection. You, dear Cancer, who dislikes being changed more than anything, deserve someone who celebrates who you are right now, not the person they hope you will become. Within your family, a time of healing and harmony is dawning. The energy of justice brings fairness, openness, and emotional support to the forefront. Recent misunderstandings can be resolved now through honest and compassionate conversation. The King of Pentacles suggests that a stable, nurturing figure, perhaps a mentor or elder, may offer guidance that strengthens your entire family unit. Accept this support with an open heart. The warmth of the sun brings joy and unity to your family connections, making this a beautiful time for gatherings that are filled with laughter and genuine love. However, the moon hints that some family mysteries or long unspoken issues may surface. Do not fear them. Address them with the same sensitivity and empathy you offer the world. This is an opportunity for profound healing and resolution, allowing the Wheel of Fortune to usher in a new, more harmonious chapter for you and your loved ones. Energetically, you are vibrating at a higher frequency. There is a desire within you to learn, to grow, to expand. Channel this fantastic energy into activities that nourish both your soul and your surroundings. Your empathy is your greatest gift today. You will find yourself exquisitely sensitive to the needs of those you love. Use this ability to help and advise, not from a place of obligation, but from the deep well of your humanity. However, be mindful of the shadow side, a tendency toward self-centeredness that can arise when we feel our own needs are not being met. Remember that life is a vast and complex tapestry, and every person is living a reality as vivid and important as your own. Release the need to judge actions you do not understand. A final piece of guidance for today. Be selective with your social energy. If you are invited to a gathering, ensure it is with people who make you feel safe, seen, and understood. Today is not a day for superficial connections. Your energy is too precious and your intuition too heightened. Misinterpretations could arise with new acquaintances. Protect your peace and invest your time with your trusted inner circle. For the students among you, if the old methods are no longer yielding the results you desire, you must have the courage to work differently. This is a metaphor for your entire life right now. It is time to put aside the distractions, to silence the noise, and to focus with gentle determination on what you truly wish to cultivate. The first step, however small, must be taken by you. As you move through your day, you may find a special resonance with people of the Capricorn sign who can mirror your desire for meaningful, stable creation. With Aquarius, a beautiful, collaborative, and creative energy can flow. And with Libra, you may find a noble, defined, and stable connection that feels deeply reassuring. Dear Cancer, this was not just a reading, it was an invitation to step out of the waiting room of your own life and into the vibrant, flowing river of your own becoming. The purpose of these insights is to empower you to make choices that are more aligned with your soul's deepest truth. If this journey resonated with you, please express your support by clicking the like button, subscribing, and activating notifications to continue this journey with us daily. May your day be filled with moments of profound clarity and gentle courage. A universe of love to you all.